Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Oaklawn Park here on Saturday. It is the 10th of December 2022. Going to look at the stakes races on the program from Oaklawn, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. Let's look at the stakes action from Oaklawn races 7 and 9. The 7th race, it is the Ring the Bell Stakes. It's going for a $150,000 purse, race for 3-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 7 horses going to the main track, the distance of ground of 1,200 meters, or the distance of ground of 6 furlongs on the Oaklawn main track. 1,200 meters, 6 furlongs, main track. Track is muddy today on Friday at Oaklawn, so hopefully the rains stay cleared so we get somewhat of a quick track, but hopefully speed doesn't hold up as well as it was yesterday or Friday. My top selection here, I'm going to go with the number 6 horse, Kvad. I'm going to go 6-7-1-5 in the superfecta. 6-7-1-5 super, top selection 6 horse Kvad, 3-0 Colt by Leia. Chris Hartman trains, Francisco Arietta gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came 13th of November at Churchill, 6 furlongs in the bed of Sunshine Stakes. He finished 4th by 4 3/4 lengths that day, and he just never got going. He was a little bit wide, and he just, he just kind of hung a little bit. It wasn't the day to win. Down the class ladder, back to Oaklawn. He's in a better spot to win. 2 back in optional, 125 at Churchill, 6 furlongs, 21st September. Winning by a half length. On the front and all throughout, he held on to a clear victory, 109-1. I thought it was a very good return to the winner's circles there. And then first off the bench on the 26th of August at Ellis, 6 furlongs, opposite 40. He finished second by 1 3/4 lengths. He was dueling on the front end, very wicked fractions. He just couldn't keep up off the bench. It was his first start since the Pat Day Mile, Churchill Derby Day, 1 mile, 7th of May. He finished 8th by 17 lengths that day, and he just didn't have the best beginnings, and he just couldn't keep up with the better horses there. If you look at his races last year, or earlier in the year, shall I say, when he was running here at Oaklawn, they were running him in the Derby Preps races, running the Smarty Jones where he finished 4th, winning the Southwest where he finished 4th, 4th in Rebel, 5th in the Arkansas Derby. He doesn't want to go around 2 turns. Maybe a 1-turn mile or 1-turn 7 furlongs, but he wants to go 6. He's cutting back to 6 today. I think he should get a good trip, and I think he could win. Last time he ran 6 here was in the Advent Stakes last year at Oaklawn on opening day, where he won by length and really got a dream trip from a track position. A good run from there. Came back to run okay in the 4th, a 4th place finish in the Smarty Jones on New Year's Day, but then his form kind of went downhill because he doesn't want to go 2 turns. He wants to go 6. He's back at it again today. He's training well. 2-1 back to this track. I think he could really run a good race. The pick 4 begins with this race. I'm going to single him here to begin it off. So to recount my selection for the 7th from Oaklawn, it's the Ring the Bell Stakes. Let's take the 6 horse Kavad. Let's go 6-7-1-5 in the superfecta. The 9th race from Oaklawn, it is the Mistletoe Stakes. It's going for a $150,000 purse. Race for fillies, mares, 3-year-olds and upwards. Field of 7 horses taking a stroll around the Oaklawn main track, which is 1,600 meters in circumference, or the mile trip on the Oaklawn main track. 1,600 meters, 1 mile here. They start and end at the 16th pole, so just keep that in mind with the short stretch. 1 mile here. Top selection, I'm going to go with the number 4 horse, Will's Secret. 4-6-2-1 for me in the superfecta. 4-6-2-1 super. Top selection of 4 horse, Will's Secret. 4-year field by Will Take Charge. D. Wayne Lucas trains. Rafael Bejarano gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came 25th of November at Churchill. Mile 16th in optional 100 claimer, and he won by a half a length that day. And he stalked all the way around the race course, and when he got the lead, it took him a little bit of time to get going, but he got the job done. A very good return to the winner's circle for the first time this season. Coming here to Oaklawn, where this horse is run, it hasn't run here since 2021, but has run very good races locally. I'm going to give him a shot here today. 2 back, 29th of October at Keeneland, mile 16th in optional 100. He finished 3rd by 5 lengths that day. He was a little bit flat early on. He closed up well late, but he still needed something. It wasn't his day to win. And then at Churchill, 16th of September, 7 furlongs in optional 100. He finished 3rd by 3 lengths. Again, a little bit wide, and again, he just needed something. He wants to go the mile trip around 2 turns. That's what I see. He's going to see a good pace to close up with. Back to Oaklawn, where he won twice here in the winter of 2021. Let's give him a shot here today. Like I said, his form hasn't been half bad. I think another horse you have to use is a 6 horse here. Le Davida. Ignacio Correas trains. Vincent Chiminade gets to mount as a winner twice stateside, and the debut stateside 15th September going 1 mile Churchill in optional 80. He won by 3, coming from nowhere. I thought it was a very good race. Last time out though, on the 28th of October, he had trouble early on at Keeneland going a mile 16th, where he won by 2.5 lengths. He didn't break so well, had a very wide trip, but that turn of foot late, he really put on a show there late in the race. Training well last week at Keeneland, 5/8 mile drill and 59.4. I'm going to give him a shot also in this late pick 4. So to recount my selection for the 9th from Oaklawn, it is the Mistletoe. Let's take the 4-horse Will Secret. Give kudos to the 6-horse Le Davida. 4621 Super, 46 on your multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.